Hey everyone, it's Yaya here, a mental health coach at Saintuality.com. Be sure to subscribe real quick, that way you can be notified of future readings. And so, this reading is going to be all about when the best time will be for you. Well, when will be the best time to conceive your first or next child in the year 2022? This is for you guys that is okay with it taking a little bit of time and just wanting to know when a good time would be so you can prepare for it as much as you can, or just if you want to know out of fun. And for sports. So, this is pile number 1, 2, 3, 4. Take a moment, feel the vibes, which one you want to go with. Keep in mind, this is a general reading. It's going to be very, very short. If you want a full reading on your path to pregnancy, we've got that available. Use code SAINT for 25% off at checkout at saintzero.com. Check the information in the description box if you do want that. Okay, your mind is made up? Got it. Cool. Let's start with pile number 1. Let's do that. And depending on what I feel guided to do, I may pull a little message of advice here. So we'll put that up there because I feel like I should. But this is actually going to be your message of advice. There's words on the other side of this, so we'll get to that last. This will tell me, when, and this will be like a clarifier, just something you should know. So let's actually put this up here. All right, so pile number 1. When is going to be the best time for you to conceive your next child or your first child in 2022? We've got Scorpio. It says this energy is intense, masterful, thoughtful, and magnetically charming, but also secretive and possessive. So this does not necessarily mean that your future child is going to be a Scorpio, but we've got the energy of Scorpio here, right? So this can either, the best time in 2022 will be when the sun enters and is in the sign of Scorpio, or when we think about 9 to 10 months, that would be, so that could be when you conceive again, or it can be that your son, I was going to say your son, so a lot of you guys may actually have a son as your first or next child. um, but it can also be, give me 1 second to get my sentence here because it's right on the tip of my tongue. Okay, got it. So it can actually be around the time of February as well. This can be February 2022 or February 2023. That's super weird because we were just focusing on 2022. But this is saying that you are manifesting a Scorpio child in some way, shape, or form, whether that be their sun, moon, or rising, or just being the time that they are conceived, which would be deeply connected to their draconic chart. We'll talk about that in the future. But February or October, or just simply when the sun enters into Scorpio, which is, I believe, what, late September? Not sure. So late September, October, February, or February of 2023. That is your answer. I hope that helps you. But let's clarify this. We've got integrity. So this is definitely your intuition telling you that this is something you should prepare for, even if you don't believe that it's going to happen. Because this is going to, there's, with Scorpio, with Pluto being at play and Mars being at play, there's just going to be, this situation is going to kind of like shock you in a way. It's going to really change your life, change the dynamic of it to where you're going to be in a completely different place in life. You're going to, so again, I do feel like it's more so at the time of October or February 2023. And that's because of the lessons that Pluto will be bringing into your life. Okay? This is a general reading. Keep in mind, if you want something more geared towards you specifically, book a private reading. But if you were drawn to this pile intuitively, it's saying when the sun is in Scorpio or when the sun enters, when the sun is in Aquarius, because it takes 9 months for the baby to be born, 9 to 10 months. So that would be the time if you are going to actually have a sun in Scorpio, baby. I hope you're following. If not, rewind it, listen again. Okay, so the message for you, pal number one. Come on now. It literally says yes. So go for it. It doesn't mean you have to wait until. That is so funny. We are in October now. But the sun is in Libra when I'm recording this. So you may have a chance in 2021, boo. That's all I'm gonna say. Okay? It literally says yes. Go for it. And keep in mind, you do not have to wait until the messages that come up here. It's just saying that's when the time will be best. Just in terms of your love life, like the stars will be aligned in these times that I'm pulling out for this general reading. So give me one more message of advice for pal number one. One more message of advice for pal number one when it comes to their journey of conceiving their next child or first child. The willpower. So this is spirit telling you to push yourself, believe in yourself, go for it. I said one more, but we've got Gemini season, so there are going to be multiple opportunities. So also when the sun is in Gemini, could be a good time. Feels need to pull one more. Okay. Ooh, come on now. It literally says Scorpio season. Go for it, y'all. Especially if you are a Gemini or an air sign. I know that sounds weird, but if you are an air sign watching this, just based on the planetary placements for your sign, for your energy, go for it. If you are watching this before the sun goes into Scorpio, year 2021, go for it. But ultimately, it says Scorpio season. So a lot of you guys may actually conceive when the sun is in Scorpio. You may not actually have a Scorpio child, but if anything goes awry in 2022, when the sun goes into Scorpio, the next available good time would be February of 2023. But keep trying all throughout. It says put your fear in check. Stressful outcome. Choose change. So yeah, this has to do with this integrity card. Like I said, the way in which you're going to get pregnant and your pregnancy, just the whole experience is going to be a new experience. So be prepared and be sure that this is something that you want, and just accept what comes with it. And know that ultimately, whatever is stressing you is going to lead to a feeling of peace and of gratitude within yourself for doing it in the way that your intuition is going to be guiding you to do it. Okay? Whew. Thank you, pal number one. Check out the information in the description box and like the video and subscribe. Okay, pal number two. We're going to be looking at when's the best time for you to conceive your first or next child in 2022. But so far, I'm getting energies about 2023 as well. So whatever, and 2021. So whatever comes out, comes out. So when's the best time for you, pal number two? This is general reading. Ooh, Capricorn. So for a lot of you, if you were drawn to pal 1 and 2, you still have time in 2021. We've got Capricorn. The energy around you is serious, materialistic, and hardworking. It bestows shrewdness and cautious ambition. So this is saying, obviously, when the sun enters into Capricorn or March of 2022. So you could still have a chance by the end of 2021 to conceive. It's going to be kind of like a if we're talking percentages of the possibility to conceive, like successfully conceive, it says 75% for 2021, December of 2021. It's at more of like a 90% in the time of March 2022. And it's at, I would say, a 95 to 98% for December of 2022. That doesn't mean that you have to wait until these times to go for it. Keep going for it. But just know that these are going to be like the optimal times for it. This is a general reading. I have to just keep saying that because you have to know that. Okay, I'm not forcing you to get a private reading, but if this is something you really want to know for sure for yourself, I recommend it. Okay, let's clarify. We've got the threshold. So this is feeling like there's going to be like an opportunity for it in December of 2021. It may be something that just kind of happens naturally. If all things in your life are in order, if you've been preparing for it, there's a great possibility that you may actually conceive at the end of 2021 or January of 2022. So don't give up. Again, it says the energy around you is serious. It bestows shrewdness and cautious ambition. So slow and steady. Having, conceiving your next child or your first child is going to be like an uphill battle. But as long as you don't stop, you'll reach the top. And it's almost even with this threshold here, it's like he has climbed that mountain. And now he's ready to move on. He or she, you, is ready to move on to the next thing with this mat being here. So I'm definitely feeling like a lot of you in this pile, you're not in any particular rush. And if you continue to do it in that way, it'll be more so December of 2022 if you just kind of just go with the flow. But obviously, if you want that to happen sooner than that, then it doesn't mean you have to rush into anything. It just means that you have to keep climbing that mountain. Okay? In order to reach the top of it. You can't just hang on the cliff, the cliffhanger. You have to keep climbing. And you don't want to get off of it because then you'll just always think about what could have been, right? Okay, don't give up, pile number 2. We've got mirror, mirror on the wall. So for a lot of you, this is going to be a great, great success. I'm telling you, even if it's taking you a long time because Capricorn is ruled by Saturn, which represents delays, just because we all have lessons to learn in life and we can't cheat life. We can have all of these plans and we can pursue it, but life is always going to teach you something. And as long as you're willing to learn that, you will get where you need to be. You just have to be patient. So mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the whoop-de-whoop of them all? So I definitely feel like you have to stay encouraged with that mirror, mirror on the wall. You have to, know that vision that you see in your head of you conceiving, of you having another child or your first child is real. It's reality. You just got to keep believing in it. Mirror, mirror on the wall. So, Spirit, what is a message of advice that you have for pile number 2 about their journey to conceiving their first or next child? We've got the past. So, again, leave the past in the past. Whatever is happening right now in your love life, in your life, just keep moving forward. Don't get stuck in the past. We've got, wow, come on now, peaceful outcome. You got this. All right. You see here, cards are falling out everywhere. Let's see. Give me 2 more cards, Spirit. 2 more cards. What is the message of advice for pile number 2? Oh, well, this is from pile number 1 as well. So put your fear in check. Let's see. Yeah, this Spirit telling you get out of your head. For those of you that are like on the fence about having a child, get off that fence. Put your fear in check. The delay. But if we put this together by color, because that's how I built this deck. Okay, so the delay, the past, put your fear in check. So it's saying the delays are going to be a thing of the past. It's going to have a peaceful outcome. I feel loved. So a lot of you guys in this pal, you're worried. You know, you're kind of uncertain because of just things that may be going on in your love life or not going on. But don't worry about it. Let's see here. We're going to pull, I guess, 2 more, 3 more. The outcome is not yet set in stone. So let's keep pulling the outcome, but it will soon be. Choose freedom. Don't try to rush this. And in fact, you're not going to be able to rush it. So get out of that fantasy land of you feeling like you've got to do everything perfectly. You've got to take a million ovulation tests. Like, it's going to happen for you naturally. Your first or next pregnancy is going to happen naturally. You're not going to have to do a lot. You just have to do keep climbing the mountain, just meaning keep moving forward through the delays, and the delays will subside. Okay, but rewind if you forgot somehow the time frame that I gave you. And if you feel drawn to another pile, pick it. There are messages there for you, okay? So thank you, pile number 2. Hit that subscribe button, like the video, and leave a comment if need be, or if you want to. Pile number 3. We're going to be looking at when the best time will be for you to conceive your first or next child in 2022. But if other years pop up, I will discuss that. So, pile number 1. This is a general okay, so some of you should watch pile number 1. Weird. This is a general reading. Pile number 3. When's the best time? 2022. Yep, you definitely should watch pile number 1. Because some of you in this pile, you may have kids like very, very short in age. Like, that's the future for you. Like, you have one and then you think you're going to have another one 10 years in the future, but it comes sooner. So watch pile number 1. But the best time for you will be when the sun enters into Gemini, which is late May. And you could actually have your next child maybe trying to be born in the time of Gemini. So that would be, oh Lord, I got a camera. Hold on. So Gemini is May, August, September, October, November, December, March, April, May. So it could be when late May in terms of conception here. Late May or August of 2022. That's what I'm seeing here. The clarification. We've got meditation. So this is spirit telling you that you've got to relax. You've got to stop overthinking this. And for many of you, this is confirmation that the person, yes, is going to be with the person that you're currently dealing with. So make sure the dynamic between the two of you is feasible, it's emotionally conducive, because you're building something with this person. So make sure it's being built in harmony. Okay? The message to you, if you were drawn to the color purple here. Oh, you can't see it. There you go. It says, go for it. Come on now. Spirit is your cheerleader, pal number 3. You got it. Let's pull some messages of advice just to make this a fuller reading. So, Spirit, what are your messages of advice for pal number 3 about their journey to conception? This is a general reading. All right. Ooh, it says, answer your soul calling by trusting your path and decision. So you are on the right path, pile number 3. If you were drawn to this pile, you are on the right path. You are dealing with the right person. You'll know if that part is not true for you. If you're holding on to someone that disrupts your peace, your blockages, the things that are standing in your way will go away when you let that person go. I mean, we literally have the energy of Gemini. It says the energy is communicative, mischievous, lively, witty, and informative. Stimulating exchange is possible. So if you're afraid of letting someone go, if your intuition is telling you, boo, this is probably not the best person to be having a child with, trust it. You want to find someone that is more on your level emotionally and that actually wants what you want. You're on the right path. And if you're not, get on it. It's ASAP, okay? We've got the soul, ego. So again, like, make sure that you're doing what's best for you. And as long as you're in that frequency, everything is going to work out for you. When you go for it, it's going to be a success. As long as you are not just doing something because out of fear. Don't do this out of fear. That's what I'm hearing. Because whenever this card pops up, there's a message coming to you from within, from the soul. Okay? It says, remember, it's a marathon, not a race. Again, don't rush. There's no need to. Yeah, come on now. Make a decision later. So, for many of you, you've met someone or you've been dealing with someone and things seem to be going in a more positive direction and you're afraid of the other shoe dropping. Don't worry about that shoe. Don't worry about nothing dropping. You just worry about you, your peace, and it'll all make sense a little bit later. One more message, Spirit, for pile number 3. Don't fear the unknown. Embrace it. Be flexible and lighthearted about this. So, a lot of you guys are just kind of like, oh, it would be cool to have a kid, but like, Spirit is like, okay, if you keep sleeping with this person, like, it's going to happen eventually. So don't be surprised when it does. Choose peace. You're on the right path, pile number 3. Go for it. Thank you. Like the video, hit that subscribe button so you can be notified of future readings, and leave a comment if you want. And if you want to book a private reading about your path to pregnancy in particular to you, check out the information in the description box to head on over to sainttarot.com to book it. And you can use code SAINT, SAINT, for 25% off if that helps you. Okay? Okay. Pile number 3. We are going, wait. Oh, Jesus. Get your words together, yeah. Pile number 4. I'm used to doing just 3 piles. So, pile number 4. We're going to be looking at when the best time will be for you to conceive your first or next child in the year 2022. This is a general reading. Okay? Taurus. All right, it says the energy around you shows the abundance of nature. It is rich, earthy, and productive, yet relaxed and slow. So the best time for you would be when the sun enters into Taurus, that is late April of 2022, or the next child or your future child may be trying to manifest as a Taurus. So like a Taurus sun. So let me do my counting here. So if they want to be born in the time of Taurus, if you're already watching this, I'm recording this October 2021. So then it's going to be going into 2023. So July, August. So around the time of April or July of 2022. I literally can't speak. So I'm going to go with what Spirit is pushing me towards, and it's this card. April through, oh, wow. Wow. Thank you, Spirit. That's very clear. April through July is going to be a very powerful window. And I feel like it has a lot to do with the planetary placements in that time frame. I don't feel like looking it up. So maybe we'll do a video on that in the future. All right, let's clarify this. Come on now. Peace. It's not going to be as difficult as you think. Pile number 4. I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm excited. Let's see here. Ooh. Yeah, so we've got no. So for a lot of you with this no and this peace, don't be alarmed. Don't be alarmed. This is saying that there's some sort of karma associated with this no. There is meant, again, it says this energy is relaxed and slow. Peace. No. It's a no for now. But a better time, a better cycle will be between April and July. It does not mean you have to now pause your pursuit to wait for that time. But it's just to expect that there are going to be a few no's before you get your yes. So until you make peace with that, you're going to continue to feel like this is something that's just out there in the distance that you have to just keep dreaming and wishing and hoping for. But I'm going to clarify this because there's something here. Give me 1 second. What card? I'm going to use this. So Spirit, what are you saying with this no? What are the other things that you're saying with this no? Why are you choosing to hold on to a fantasy? So if you were drawn to pile number 4, and I don't want you to hear this and be like, what is this reading? This is bad. No, this is Spirit telling you that things are going to be different. Like this may actually be with a person, like someone else. You know, many of you, you know, if you are a Taurus, especially, you know, I'm a Taurus myself, and when we want something, there's nothing that can pry our hands up off of it or that can stop us from achieving it. So for many of you with this, why are you choosing to hold on to a fantasy? You know intuitively why it hasn't happened for you. And you need to come to peace with that so that you can let go of this thing that you're holding on to that is causing you to not have your yes. Let's pull some more. So what else are you saying, Spirit, with this now? Ooh. Next up, hot and steamy. So for a lot of you guys, if you were drawn to pile number 4, you have had a lot of difficulty. And not in terms of just fertility, but just in timing. Like you've just been in a season of no for a while. But watch this reading turn around. Watch, because I know that we're going to see. Focus on your spirituality. Make peace with this. Your season of no is coming to an end, pile number 4. Delay. This delay is happening for a reason. You need to see certain things more clearly before Spirit opens up this pathway. It's not anything bad. It's just, again, a lot of you in this group are holding on to things that it's time to let go of. And you'll do it naturally. Let's see. What else are you saying? Give me like 4 more cards, Spirit. What are you saying with this no? Got a Y. Ooh. Let's see. I already know where this is headed. Hold on. Future equals long-term delays. You got to let go. You got to let go of this thing that is getting you your no, pile number 4. Ooh, a lot of you guys are stubborn in this group. Energy. Didn't you know? And that's the song by Erykah Badu. You definitely should listen to that. A lot of you guys are taking a while to come to terms with something you need to let go of. It literally says at the bottom of this thick deck, adjustments are required. Your commitment is being tested. I'm going to pull 2 more. Ooh. These are just letters that are popping out here. So I'm going to clarify that in a second. I did not want to do a full reading here, but apparently that's what's happening. So give me 2 more messages, Spirit. What is the message of this no? Mm. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Focus on your relationship with yourself. Mm. Give this more time, effort, and attention. Yeah, a lot of you guys are fearful, and that's why it's a no. Emotional baggage. Mm. And we literally have the planet Saturn here. It says your mistakes, your growth, your fears, your limitations, and survival, what you are overcoming. So for a lot of you, it's a no because it would set you back. Not saying a child would set you back, but that you're meant to be at a certain place in your life before you call that in. And if you continue focusing, April through July of 2022 will be the best time. It says do a moon ritual for manifestation. So for those of you that are into that, this is your confirmation. I'm going to shuffle 2 more times. Wow. What did I say? The universe has something better planned for your life. Mm. I was just telling one of my clients the other day how sometimes your plan is great, but the universe's plan is greater. I say bet on the universe because you can't see everything. Focus on your happiness. I'm going to stop because I'll be here all day. Yep. We got lover, confidence. I'm going to stop. I can pull cards all day. This story is just going to keep unfolding. But lastly, it says, in order to receive, you must be willing to let something go. Didn't I say that? Come on now. You saw me shuffle. Mm. For a lot of you, your next child is going to be a girl. This clearly does not say the word girl, but that is what I'm getting from here. And I'm also getting the energy of young girl. So, again, a lot of this has to do with like your inner self, your inner child, protecting you from certain challenges and stuff like that. Your future, your inner child is trying to make sure that the future is bright and not gloomy. So that's why you're being called to make peace with certain things from your past before you move forward in this direction. But honestly, it's going to happen naturally. Even though this sounds like you've got to like do a lot of things to be prepared or to have your yes, it's something that's going to happen naturally. Let's pull the final messages of advice. So, Spirit. Wow. It says plan for abundance by creating new plans. So, again, it's out with the old, in with the new. We've got the challenge. Yeah, obviously, all of you that watch this is not a Taurus, but we all have a little bit of Taurus in our chart, whether it be in our natal chart, our draconic, or just the transiting chart, right? So this is saying like you have to be up for the challenge. There's a challenge ahead with this no. But if you move forward with a plan and by making better decisions, you increase your chances of a yes. Remember, it's happening for you, not to you. So for many of you, you may miss that window in 2022. And it's not because you're meant to have a no, but because you are going to choose peace instead. So when you get to that time of basically summer, late spring, early summer of 2022, if it doesn't feel right, don't force it because you're just going to create challenges. But if it feels right, go for it. Don't stand in the way of it. Don't become your own challenge. Don't say no to your blessings. A lot of you are saying no to this, and that's why it's a no. Whether you know it or not, whether it be by, not dating, by dealing with that person that you know is not good for you, really take a look at how you are contributing to your no's in life and not just the conception. Wow. It says stand up and take the lead on this. A lot of you guys are being too passive about this, or about letting someone go or letting something go. Wow. Come on now. It says take a hard look at what you're clinging on to at this time. Know your worth. You'll know if you should go for it then. You will know. And for those of you that are in this energy right now and you're kind of feeling like the future is bleak in terms of conception, you know what to do. Stand up for yourself. Know your worth. And don't take no for an answer. Don't give up on yourself. Don't allow yourself to stay with someone who is not willing to give to you, who is clearly a blockage to what it is that you want. And also, don't be hard on yourself if you're not ready. Okay? Love it. So, thank you, pal number 4. Watch any other pal if you feel drawn to it. That way, you'll know if you do go for it, if you do make these positive changes, if you do make peace with the times that it didn't work out, how things will go for you in 2022. So, pal number 4 feels more like a spiritual, like, pep talk, and the other 3 pals feel more so like. But again, if you were drawn to this and you are ready to do, you're ready to go for it, you're ready to stop fearing failure and to just know, again, late spring, early summer of 2022 is going to be a great opportunity, a peaceful opportunity. But it's like you're going to have to take action. You're going to have to go for it. You're going to have to reply to that person's text. You're going to have to, open your heart. A lot of you guys are saying no because your heart is closed. It's under construction, but you're going to have to speed up that work process so that you can be open to receive. Okay? Woo! This was tough, okay? Thank you, pal number 4. Subscribe. Give this a thumbs up if it resonated or if it helped you in any way. Leave a comment if you want. And if you want your own private reading about your personal path to pregnancy and conception, use code SAINT, SAINT, at sainttarot.com at checkout, and that'll get you 25% off, okay? Thank you guys. I am super excited to be doing these readings, and I will be back with more in the near future.